Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard. We're in it.
Sam's already said he has to go, by the way.
I've already said that.
And he's like, I gotta go, Johnny.
Yeah, I've already said it. Okay? We were supposed to start 17 minutes ago.
Well, I did tell you when you said 9:30 that I was gonna, because I had a thing with my girl. So
what is that? Love?
No,
Making
she was
love?
coming back from San Diego. We share a car, and she was coming back from San Diego.
Oh, okay.
She had to go see her mom.
Is everything all right with mom?
Yeah, no, it's no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you guys share a...
Yeah, we just, I mean...
Does it smell different after she uses it, Johnny?
Much better, yeah.
Really? It's so good, right?
Yeah.
It's so crazy because I used to be at the Comedy Store and I would sit next to the woman's bathroom, and for some reason, every time they come out, it still smelled amazing, which makes me think they fart like butterflies.
Although you got a lot of shit on your take that women's bathrooms are a disaster.
It is a disaster. I mean, it really is.
I disagree with that. Every woman's bathroom I have been in has been better than men's.
But that's their home bathroom. In public?
No, I mean in public is what I'm thinking. I mean, they always have like flowers.
Then
and
only the fucking savages go to the Comedy Store.
Well, the Comedy Store.
It's just chaos.
Because it's
people
all drunk
shit
chicks,
face, doing blow, making bad. People are still doing blow, dude. Like, is that crazy?
How are we doing with the fentanyl thing? It's still happening, right?
Still, the fentanyl's still happening, Johnny. I don't know if you got the email blast, but it's still happening. Still going. Johnny.
Tells you that whole thing is rigged, by the way, because what industry wants to kill its customers?
Yeah, the U.S. government.
Exactly.
That's exactly it, Johnny. That is exactly it. Johnny, 13 days.
No porn?
No porn. And I am
baby.
so...
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody tuned in, like... Somebody, yeah. Someone goes, hey, I stopped listening to Broken Sim for a while. I came back to listen, and Sam's again saying he's going to quit porn. Yeah, dude, it is a struggle, okay?
I saw that.
I miss my friends and their portals, okay? That's all I want to see. Calm down.
Dude, we talked probably too much about, starting the last episode about holes, too many holes on the internet.
There are too many holes.
Well, and somebody commented, they were like, I thought you meant going down rabbit holes, like with research and stuff.
Some might say there's too much of that, too. Have we gone too deep? Like we did an episode with the human vibration.
Oh.
We're all in trouble.
It's like that Beatles song, nothing is real.
The most exciting part of that whole episode, and it's all like it's a great episode. It gets really weird. But when she starts talking about her battles with watching porn, and you're like, and what porn do you watch?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right?
Yeah, just curious.
So my theory is, Johnny, that women can never be freaky enough. Like there's nothing.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, maybe for you, but for a sex addict like me, if a woman, there's nothing besides poop that a woman could say would be like, I'm into this. And I'm like, no, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Yeah. No, you're probably about right with that.
Like there's no, like guys, you have to ease into it. You're like,
thing,
okay, let's just like, let me get you hooked on it.
Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like if you're in the weird shit as a man.
When you're dating guys? Oh, okay.
When you're dating a woman, you got to ease her into it. You can't come right out the gates with, I'm the weirdest guy you'll ever meet.
Depends on the woman, but yeah, I know what you mean. Most of them.
Yeah, but even the weird ones, you kind of got to slow roll.
We got chastised last week for doing too much sex talk.
Okay, well, really?
Yeah, a couple people were like, you guys.
Let's move on.
I had to skip that part.
Okay, we're sorry, guys. We're talking about our life. I quit porn.
Yeah, that's what this is, isn't it? You have no outlet for that.
I have no outlet. So I mean, we're gonna wrangle this puppy. Don't worry about that.
Did you ever, when you were a kid, did you draw like a dirty picture to jerk off to?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, that's you might.
And when I discovered like adult cartoons, I was like, what? No, the question is reading erotic thrillers. Is that porn? Oh. And the answer is probably yes.
Yeah, if it's anything that you can get addicted to, I would call it porn. Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, I want to tell you about my dates live from the Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Studio. Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Studio. Go to samtripoli.gold and use the promo code tinfoil. Guys, I'm going to be, when is this coming out?
Sunday night.
Okay, so I'm going to be in Hollywood at the greatest comedy cast we ever threw. Then I got the La Jolla Comedy Store at the end of the month. I got a bunch more gigs coming. I don't know why they're up. I sent them to be up. They're going to be on my website. I love you guys.
Come say hey to me. I'll be at the show on Tuesday.
Come say hi to Dirty Johnny. Come say hi to his fake girlfriend. Yeah, Johnny. So big news here, everybody. I got some big news. Breaking news, Johnny. Breaking news.
I don't have a sound effect.
Come on, you got to have something. Give me something.
Oh, I do, actually.
Breaking news. breaking news. My pronoun bit is becoming my free bird, everybody. It's becoming my free bird.
People are just yelling it out at you?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, they're like, dude, what's your pronouns? People yell it at multiple shows.
Yeah. You have a catchphrase now.
Yeah,
great.
dude.
You got to get t-shirt. Where are your t-shirts? Where are the pronoun t-shirts?
Yeah, I can't wear that one. I think that
there's got to be a way to do it without doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, dude.
Ask me what my pronouns are. There you go. That's it right there. Yeah, ask me about my pronouns.
Yeah.
That's the t-shirt.
Yeah. And people like,
and your face on it.
You ever see the tweet?
Maybe you with cornrows.
You ever hear someone put his? I forget what it was on Facebook, but somebody's like, "Hey man, I'm looking for. I need a real RN right now. Anyone knowing one?" And this black guy comes up. He's like, "I'm a real." He goes, "No, registered nurse."
That's so funny,
right? So yeah, dude, it's my Freebird. I finally have a Freebird, Johnny. I finally have.
That's funny you say that because I listened to Freebird today.
Did you?
While I was working out. Yeah.
While you were working out?
Yeah.
Johnny, what are your workouts?
I do a lot of dumbbell workouts.
Oh, I like that, Johnny. Are you trying to get? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have an app that teaches you how to do the workout?
No, I know enough about weight training too.
Why do you get quiet on that, Johnny?
I didn't think I was
like
quiet.
You didn't want to humble brag on that?
No, I was thinking about what you meant. But no, I think I'm pretty comfortable with
I love lifting weights. I have to quit half my podcast. I have to.
What does that have to do with lifting?
Because I need more time.
Oh, dude, I felt that way today. The time just went like that, and I felt I'm getting nothing done.
Yeah, and because you got 1,000 things to do.
Yeah, it flies.
So Johnny,
congrats on your first catchphrase,
dude. I'm so excited about having it's not
what
quite the machine.
An iconic bit.
It's not quite the machine, but it is a bit, and people are calling for it. No matter how much you want to hate it, people are calling for it.
I want a T-shirt.
And so we went on the road. I went on the road, and it's pretty crazy. So we went to Janesville, and people were very upset with me not saying Janesville. I just want to say that
were they really?
Yeah, they're like, it's Janesville, man. I'm like, I don't know what you're. Okay, I'm trying here. I'm trying. So we go there. It's in the middle of nowhere. We're driving through it. It's a great little town. It's a great little comedy club. It's called the Comedy Cabin, and it's downstairs. And it's perfect because, like, literally standing up, like, the ceilings are about that high. And as a stand-up, that's what you want. You want the lowest possible. Right? Yeah. You want some, like, Bean John Malkovich type of ceilings where you kind of.
What a movie, dude.
Yeah.
What a great. I love that movie.
Back when the industry forced us to enjoy highbrow shit, right? Like real shit. Not like, here's I can't take this anymore. The woke stuff is getting out of control. It's just getting out of control. Dude, this is how bad it is. Dana was complaining that ESPN was making her watch two women tell you what to put your money down on. Two incredibly hot women telling you the spreads. Outside of ESPN, where does that happen?
Yeah, I want to hear ladies talking about spreading. It won't be.
Yeah, 100%. That's not the spread we want to hear.
No, dude, I saw Michael Douglas was talking today about how intimacy coordinators have ruined sex scenes. He's like, we used to do some killer sex scenes, but now they have these.
Does that have anything that you're creepy old now?
Yeah, well, he said, no, he did say, he's like, nobody wants to have sex with me now anyway because I'm so old. But back then, it was the guy's responsibility to make sure the woman was comfortable. Yeah. And if he didn't work. You know what I mean? People didn't want to work with him.
Yeah. You got to make sure it doesn't pop in.
There's a babysitter there.
Yeah, it's just...
So
the Me Too people have ruined everything.
Hey, they're adding jobs though. Intimacy coordinators.
Yeah, well, the economy's doing a little bit better because we have professional cock blockers. That's all we have out there.
Imagine, how do you become an intimacy coordinator?
Yeah. Like what kind of ice energy do you have to have? You're just supposed to be a cooler. Yeah, I just imagine all of these like intimate coordinators are just a bunch of Pats, right? You don't know if they're a man or a woman. They're a chick with a mustache wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat.
Now he's going to touch you on your thigh. Is that okay?
Oh, gee whiz, you're having fun, lady. Are you loving is the intimacy intimate for you?
Imagine being in college and being like, I think I just want to be an intimacy coordinator.
I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable.
What kind of courses do I need to take to be an intimacy coordinator? What would you even study? Like, I don't even know, man. How do you get into that? We should interview an intimacy coordinator just to figure out how the hell you get into that.
No, I think what you have to do is you have to do a one night where you just show that you could just cock block anybody at any point, no matter how much they're making up. Can you just walk up to anybody in the bar where it looks like he's about to knock it out of the park?
Yeah, you put that on your resume. Yeah, you know,
dude, I've cock blocked at least 100,000 people. That's my job.
Ryan Gosling was trying to get laid in a bar one time on a college campus, and he went home totally dry.
Yeah, I drive him home. I'm the Uber driver. I just talk about all the STDs out there.
Stupid job that is.
Yeah, it's just gross. There's just no fun.
No.
And the problem is, it's no fun for guys. Because the minute the woman wants to have fun, intimate coordinator's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all about
she gives her the wink. Okay, go. Yeah. Like, I remember one time I was in acting class when I was young, and we would go to this acting class. I already tell you this story. We went to this acting class. I was working on a scene with about a 6'1" Mexican chick, and her father was a famous cult leader from Mexico, and she wanted to be famous, and she was gorgeous.
Okay.
And we were supposed to be doing a scene where, and Johnny, if you ever want to have fun, go to an acting class and just listen to how they talk. They'll always be like, so you what is your goal in the scene? He's like, well, I just want to let her know that, no, you want to fuck her. That's what you want to do. And you're like, what is this raw and real shit I'm hearing right now? Because I'm in stand-up comedy. We can't say any of this because a bunch of pats have ruined everything. Like, the whole open mic scene is just intimate coordinators. That's all comedy is.
Do you think it's changed now, acting class?
No. But maybe, probably 100%. And there's a bunch of acting coaches gotten ran out. But probably. So I'm doing this scene. She's in a nightie, dude. She's on the.
Wait, you're in costume in the scene?
No, she's in costume. I just showed up.
How'd that happen? That's great.
She shows up and her tit falls out.
Are you serious?
And she just stares at me. And
what are you supposed to do with that?
I did what I did. I banged her. Should I have not told that story?
I mean, you didn't really bang her.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. I totally did.
In an acting class?
I totally did not bang her.
What?
Yeah.
You had sex in an acting class?
Dude, Johnny, should we be talking about this?
Of course, this is the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude, I banged this chick.
Did you finish?
Of course I finished.
What, like insertion?
Yeah.
In an acting, with other people around you?
No, it was, you would reserve the room for like 2 hours to practice.
It's the best thing I've ever heard.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
It's clearly the tit out was a sign that girls do that.
Yeah, and it's just like, she's one of those chicks that were so hot you got mad at her for hooking up with you.
Did she?
By the way, this was a long time ago.
Did she talk to you again? Like what?
Yeah, all the time.
And like what? You hook up again?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, that's amazing.
And then she decided to move back to Mexico.
What a tragedy.
She's like, I'm moving to Mexico. I'm like, why? Why?
That's the funniest thing. I've never heard that story. And that was amazing.
My favorite thing is when single moms always want you to meet their kids, and you just want to be like, "Listen, I'm passing through."
I can't believe you haven't. That's funny. I can't believe you haven't told me that before.
I'm sorry, dude. Amazing. I feel like we're gonna lose everybody on this show.
What are you? No, it's clearly consensual. Like, who cares,
bro? I'm only consensual. Yeah. That's the only thing I would ever do. I'm gonna tell you this. I would never get any joy because to me, the whole thrill is convincing her to hook up with you. Like that to me is the joy. The sex is great.
Some guys lose interest after that even.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like getting her to go, get inside me is like the joy of joy. It's the hunt.
I think it's some kind of like primal thing, right? Just at the like got to get the seed out there,
it's just like
man.
You have to convince her that. And then especially if they're way hotter than you, you're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, which for me is like,
your ancestors would be so upset with you right now. So upset.
Yeah, for dirtying the gene pool.
Yeah, what are you doing? Do you know how many attracted people over generations had to hook up with you?
To make you happen?
Yeah. I'm just garbage, dog. But what was the point of that story?
You were talking about you're in Janesville. Short. We got there from talking about intimacy coordinators on being John Malkovich or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's the room. That's the room. So it's a gorgeous room. Fun room, fun club. If you ever get a chance, if you're a comic and you can sell some tickets, you should go play the Comedy Cabin because it's a great club. So we drive there. We drive from. So this is the craziest thing, Johnny. So we have myself, Eddie Bravo. We have Xavier Guerrero, and Leonardo Joni is joining us. And I always overpack. It doesn't matter how many days I'm gone. I'm bringing a giant suitcase.
I do it too.
I do. And like Dana packs like, and thank you for doing that, Dana. She packs me like multiple. I'm like gone 2 days.
Wait, check bags? You check your bag? Is that what you're saying?
I get a big bag.
Okay. I try not to do that.
Well, the problem is they always throw out my toiletries. And like it's like I have certain things I have to have.
You know, they publish how much shit. It's 3 ounces. You keep
right, but I got like gels that I like for my
put
hair.
It in a separate little thing.
And what?
Like they sell little on Amazon. It's like $3. They'll just ship you a little thing. You just squirt it in there and you fly with it.
I just think, dude, all this is based off of a false flag attack.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Right?
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous.
Stupid. And what can they do? Like, say they got just buy more tickets and then add up all the
ounces. And the worst thing is like there's no no constant, meaning like some people are just like, just go through. I don't.
Oh, dude, you remember you told that story about having a knife? I carried a knife accidentally on the plane.
No, but here's the thing,
nobody
dude,
knows.
If you're on this pre-check thing, outside of a gun and a knife. Yeah.
I had a knife, dude. I'm telling you.
Just let me through.
And I flew with guns, like not on.
I'll fight everybody.
I registered them properly and everything, but that was the easiest thing too. That you just you hand them your guns, they put them under the, they're locked, but and they're not.
You fly with a gun?
No, you have to like fill out a form, and I took some back to North Carolina one time that I'd had here, because for a couple of reasons. But sometimes they'll like want to look at them to make sure they're unloaded.
Be like, do they open it and just go, sweet?
The guy was just like, oh, okay. I mean, he didn't even, I don't know what he was looking
at. So sweet, bro.
There are a lot of rules about you can't have like the magazines can't even be loaded. It depends on the airline. But I mean, even that's super easy. So I don't know.
Yo, anyways, so I packed too much. So we had a bunch of bags. I had too big a bag. Okay. And I had a bag of shirts. So we had a little car. There was no room for and I thought Leonardo, being a woman, was going to bring a big bag as well. Nope, she brought the smallest bag. So I was the big bitch with the big bag. So I decided to get us a bigger thing. And Are you
talking about a rental car?
I just want to tell you that I am blasting Alamo right now. I'm going to tell you I'm blasting Alamo.
Oh, Alamo rental car.
Alamo rental car. This is the worst I've ever been treated by a rental car company in Chicago. O'Hare. Suck my dick, okay? So
O'Hare sucks. You have to take that train to get to
it's the worst.
Yeah,
it's the worst. I don't need a train. Yeah. I don't need a train.
If you're listening at home, there's you have to get on a separate train that goes to the rental car center.
And then,
it's stupid.
But dude, there's some guys whose job it is just to tell you where to go.
Yeah.
Dude, if you ever want a chill job, hey, go that way.
I was just there for the eclipse, and I saw that whole thing. Yeah, it's like that.
So we go there. They're like, there's no room for a truck. I'm like, can we get a bigger one? And they're like, yeah, sure. So we go to the other one, and they go, how about this one? I'm like, fine, we'll take it. Something we throw in. We start to drive, and we just stop for a second. I hit the gas. It won't start. But I'm like, okay, something, that must just be, the wheel must have been turned wrong. So we go through, right? We're going down. We go down. We're getting out of the rental car place, right?
It's like 8 spirals.
Yeah, you go down. So we're about to leave. All of a sudden, it does it again. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. And the engine light is blinking. Oh, shit. Right? So I'm like, this ain't good. We can't do this. And I'm like, should we bring it back? And he's like, let's just go for it. I'm like, no, dude. I think we got to bring it back.
You got to bring it back.
So I go to hit the gas. It won't start. So now we're just like.
And you're on that spiral thing?
No, we're all. Dude, it gets crazier. Okay. We get off it. We're driving. We go around. We got to go back up the spiral.
Yeah.
So then we go to hit we can't even get halfway up. We roll back down.
Oh, shit, dude.
Right, we roll back. We're lucky no one's behind us. Oh. We roll back down. People are beeping at us. I go, we're having car problems. So we had to wait through for everyone to get by. We put in reverse. It worked in reverse.
Are you backed up there?
No. We went in reverse and then we hit a running start to do each ring. So we went around, we tried to get an next one, stop, bang, 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 and then guy gets behind us. He's like, har. I'm like, hold on, it's our car isn't working. Har. So then we roll back. I go, I'm sorry, our car isn't working. He's like, what? I go, our car isn't working. Huh?
That's good acting.
So then he rolls down his window. Excuse me? And then he's like, our car's not working. Go. Our car's not working. Just go. He does it. So we hit rolling, we get in. I don't even take it to the drop off. I go right back where he picked it up. Okay?
Uh-huh. I know they got the spike things. I would be worried about that.
That's why he said just back it up and hit the spikes. Because because the spikes will only happen if you try to go over it, then go backwards. Yes. So as long as you're going forward, you're okay.
Yeah, it depends on which side you're on, though. If you try to go in the wrong side, it pops the tires.
No, because it's just.
I got what you're saying.
Alamo is just one level. And they have a drop off, or they have like where you're leaving. So I go back to where we're leaving. I'm like, hey, listen, man, and check engine lights on. We're not going to do it. We can't take it.
The car doesn't fucking work. I mean,
the car doesn't work. Why are you sending people out with a freaking check engine light on?
Yeah, they don't check that.
They don't even care. Anyways, so this is what Johnny, do you know that car rental places make you pay for an extra, if you go, is anyone else going to drive?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They charge me $15 a day for Xavier Guerrero to drive.
Dude, I'm telling you, you got to get airline status because I got American and it automatically gives you Avis, like President's Club or whatever, and you get upgraded for free. They pimp it out for free. You get to pick whatever your car is. Like, you don't have to wait in line. It's amazing.
I told them the story. They took off the gas, but then I got sent the bill. Dude, Johnny, there's nothing I enjoy more than rolling in to drop off the car on fumes. Like
so you prepay for gas?
I prepay, and I'll just start Ubering if I have to, just to run off the gas. I don't care. There's nothing that pisses me off more than when you have any gas.
That's why I don't do that. Yeah, and they also charge too much for gas, but like if you add it up, but I don't. I hate that.
So we take it, we go out, we do the first show.
Dude.
The first show we do is great. Aurora's great. They have us playing in a fucking cathedral. It's so big, Johnny. I mean, it's so big.
He said it was huge.
I mean, Johnny, I couldn't even see the ceilings. It was so fucking high. This is where, like, Creed's going to kick off their fucking reunion tour, right? Like, it's that kind of vibe. But it's like a sports bar. When they have giant events, sporting events, you go there and watch it. It's got a giant Jumbotron. Cool. Yeah, it's like if Buffalo Wild Wings and the Las Vegas Hilton a sportsbook had a baby. That's what it is.
I love the Hilton Sportsbook. That's a big-ass sportsbook.
So if you want to watch sports, it's great. If you want to watch comedy and you're putting in 200 and something people there, it's a big room, let's just say.
You were saying it's like a 400-seater or something like that?
Yeah. And I was just there. And that's something else I'm learning. It's like, I'm just not the comedy thing. Keep going back to markets. I can hit it once a year, once every other year, once every 6 months, 18 months. You know, I just can't. I'm blessed to have the following I have.
There's plenty of states. You know, you keep
and that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? You know, it's like, I love Chicago. They're the best. They have really great fans. They laugh at everything. They're really great. Wisconsin got some smoke shows, dude. You wouldn't think that with cheeseheads. You know why? Because we all think Wisconsin is cheeseheads. That's what we think. Fat, furry men with styrofoam on their heads.
Girl with the biggest tits in my high school was from Wisconsin. Totally cute. Yeah. She moved from Wisconsin.
That's the problem when you bang a chick with big tits and you have kids. Your kids will have big tits.
We called her Big Boobs McGee.
Oh, you guys are so original.
Yeah, Jessie. That was
Jess's girl.
Yeah.
So anyways.
We went on a couple dates.
So we go out there. We go out there and we're dude, it's like we're staying in a hotel called Microtels.
Oh yeah, I know Microtels, yeah.
And their whole thing's that they're smaller hotel rooms, which is like the weirdest flex ever, right? And he was like, what are we talking about here?
Well, it's like that rental car company, Rent-A-Wreck.
Yeah.
Like what? You could take all their business by opening something next door called Rent a Decent Car, and all the business would go to them.
100%.
What does that mean, Rent Direct?
Or how about the place that's called Cost Plus? Like, what do you do? Well, who wants to pay more? It's like you're gonna come here and pay more.
We were in East LA the other day. We saw a 98-cent store.
Yeah, dude. Hey, they should be like, we ain't closing. We're still open.
99-cent store is bankrupt everywhere.
So Johnny, I heard the craziest story from my friend Jared today. Okay,
Jared from Subway?
No, not Jared from Subway.
Thank
you
God.
piece of shit.
I was worried for a second.
Okay. It was actually my buddy told me he moved back to Oakland. I go, how's that going? He's going, it's really weird. Do you know what everyone in Oakland's doing? Moving to Vegas. They're all moving to Vegas because that's where their teams are.
Really?
Yeah, and I would do it too. Why are you staying in Oakland?
Just for the teams.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, Oakland is
Oakland's
a tragedy.
FUBAR, and even the people from Oakland know it's FUBAR.
I stayed downtown there when I went to a Weezer show last year in Berkeley, and it was like a war zone. I mean, it was
there's all the commerce is gone, so they're all going to move to Vegas. That's what's good. All the Oakland people are going to move to Vegas. So, what happened there? There we go. So he told me something crazy, Johnny. He told me that Berkeley is Berkeley a city, by the way.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a city, right?
Well,
it's part of San Francisco,
town,
right?
Well, no, it's on the other side of the bay from San Francisco.
Okay, but it's okay. So Berkeley, they say, listen to this, Johnny. Berkeley is giving out business permits to anybody for anything if they agree to destroy the parking spaces.
What does that mean? What do you mean destroy the parking spaces?
They want to get rid of the parking spaces.
Why
would they do that? For cars.
I can tell you it's one of the worst places to park in California.
They want none. Why would they want that, Johnny? 15-minute cities.
Yeah. But what are you saying? Okay, so they want them to go into current. Oh, this ties in really interestingly with something I heard that didn't make any sense to me. I heard Kathy Wood talking about driverless cars, and one of the points of it, she said, was that we can get rid of all the parking spaces. She was like, we're gonna destroy 70% of the parking spaces. And I was like, oh, that's
that
weird.
fits into Kathy Woods is totally playing into 15-minute cities.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's crazy. So anyways, again, Microtel,
yeah.
Microtel, it's like that could be the worst name for anything. Hey, come here and you'll get less space.
Hey, you want to fuck me? I have micro penis. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah. How come that's not a genre on Pornhub? Look up at Pornhub.
It absolutely is, my friend.
Oh, little dick is a Pornhub?
Absolutely is.
Are you sure?
Because I'm sure I've seen that before. Yeah.
Let's look it up, John, because you're too afraid.
I would guarantee you it is.
Okay, I can't look because I don't look at porn.
You don't look
We
at
look
porn.
up at micro.
You were awfully quick to.
I was, and then I stopped real quick.
What website should we use? Pornhub?
Go Pornhub, look up micro penis. Sorry, everybody, it doesn't want us to talk sex. Sorry about that.
I am 18 or older. Oh, look at these ladies.
Johnny. Oh, is that real? Did you find it?
No, I haven't typed anything yet. I just saw.
Johnny, should we keep in that story about me banging that?
Absolutely, you cannot.
Because we're gonna lose everybody.
No, they're not, dude. That was consensual. It's a great. You cannot take that out.
Did I bang some cult leader's daughter?
Yeah, but
in acting class.
That's in like a theater or something.
They're like a theater. Yeah. Guys, I was younger then. That was a long distance.
Absolutely, it is a genre. Yeah.
It is?
It's all over the place.
Are they tiny? Are they really tiny?
Really tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
But how many views do they have?
Here's with 4.7 million views.
What?
Just micro penis getting hard, it says.
I'm with the people. You're too sexual on this episode.
One tiny penis, one big booty, one quiet minute. that has 600,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a lot of views for a porno on Pornhub?
Micro penis public car BJ.
Okay.
Micro penis jump out on sexy ass in leggings. I don't know what that means. Jump out. What does that mean?
Is it really small, Johnny? Are they tiny?
Why do you keep asking? You want me to show you?
No, I don't, because I'm not watching porn.
It's really gross, if I'm being honest.
How tiny they are?
Yeah, it's just weird.
So, Johnny, you like a big junk when you watch your porn. You like big.
I heard that bit before. I can't remember. Whose bit is that? That's an old bit from
Ron White. Now, I had a bit about how I want, based on Ari's dick, that I wanted BSR, ball shaft ratio. I want it to be a nice ratio.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't want all balls. I don't want all balls. But will you go to the front page and see what the average video on the front page?
I already closed it. Hold on.
Okay. So, anyways,
I got it back here. Okay. What do you mean the average? How many views?
Yeah.
1.2 million.
Okay, so 400,000 is a third.
But there was one with 4.7 million. That was a micro penis video. So.
Do you think there's the Michael Jordan of micro penises? Do you think that is it? Where they're just like, bro, that guy's the greatest to ever not have a
sister thing. It's all over.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah.
Sister's best friend.
Yeah, I mean, that's different, but I don't want, dude, especially when you have a family, you don't want to hear
stepsister. Like, it's all on the front page, man. Don't get it.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's distraction.
Okay. So, anyways, those guys go and eat. I'm tired. I'm going to nap before the show. All those guys go eat. They go to the Red Robin. Okay. I'm not a Red Robin guy. I want to figure it out. So I drive around. I looked at, there's a Golden Corral. Right next to my. Do you go to Golden Corral, Johnny?
Dude, in high school, that was the place they'd feed the football team, just like a trough of food that you'd feed the football team.
It's a trough.
I haven't eaten there since probably like 2007. I vomited the last 2 times I ate there and said never again.
You won't go there. Well, I will go there because I wanted to go there, so I went there, right? And I go there, and dude, I'm telling you, bro, customer service has gone to pure shit.
You're the guy who went to Golden Corral expecting customer service.
The thing about Golden Corral is like you're supposed to have a nice presentation of this horrible food you're about to eat. It's supposed to be the best of the worst, right?
Yeah, the troughs are supposed to be filled to the brim every time.
With like shrimp, right? You get some shrimp. Dude,
chicken wings.
And dude, if you go there, there better be the chocolate strawberry fountain. Am I right? Like none of that was there. None of it. No shrimp, no seafood, no.
What was it?
It was just like somebody masquerading. It was like a diner that was transitioning into a Golden Corral. That's what it was. Like we all had to respect its name, even though we knew it wasn't.
No, you're not a strong reader. Are you sure it wasn't like Golden Corrales or something?
Dude,
like that?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was Golden Paralysis.
Paralysis, that's even better.
Right? It was just ridiculous, dude.
That's funny.
I mean, man, you cannot call yourself Golden Corral if you don't have the strawberry chocolate.
Well, the shrimp, especially.
Yeah,
shrimp
dude. What's a buffet without some shrimp?
That's what I got sick on the last 2 times. But
yeah, I mean, do I want to eat shrimp in Wisconsin?
Who knows how long it's been sitting out? You know
yeah, I mean, like that. Yeah, of course I do. I just paid for it. Dude.
You must have been real hungry.
I was really upset. Here's another thing they didn't have. Just strawberries. Like what Golden Corral?
Is that a thing? See, I never knew that was a strawberry chocolate. Like I don't like fruit and chocolate together for one.
But do you like fruit?
Yeah.
And dude, they should have strawberries.
I'm more of a melon guy, but yeah.
Really?
I mean, I like the flavor of strawberry and strawberry juice or something.
So you would, if you could have anything, you'd have melon over strawberry, bro?
Apple is my
go-to. I thought I knew. I love apple?
Yeah, an apple.
As a dessert?
No, I don't eat fruit for dessert. No.
You never have dessert with a strawberry.
No, I have fruit for breakfast is what I'm thinking, like melons and stuff like that for breakfast. It's good.
I thought I knew you, dude.
No, it's strawberry, the texture and the little seeds, that weirds me out a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it.
That is, Johnny, there's so much weird shit about you, but that's right up with you didn't take a shit for a week. I'm going to be honest with you. Those are the 2 weird facts about Johnny. And
dude,
by the way,
some guy in the comments, and I don't know why, it was something we talked about. You had like a bunch of shits last week. He's like, dude, I shit once a week, no problem. I'm healthy as a horse. I'm like trim and dude, he said he's like Bruce Lee. His body's optimized to use all of the calories he takes in.
Oh, okay, cyborg.
I mean, he didn't say that part, but
Johnny, here's what I'm gonna tell you, dude. If sadly, and let's pray this never happens, that you pass before I do, and I have to talk at your funeral, I will bring up the fact that you could go a week without shitting, and that you hated strawberries. That will be
I don't hate strawberry. I love the flavor of strawberries. Anything strawberry X, I'll eat. Like strawberry juice.
Johnny, what would you say at my funeral? If you had to do it.
I already know the picture that we're going to have.
Okay, what picture we're going to do?
In fact, I made it like a Photoshop of it one time.
Like you already preparing for my funeral?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Wow, that's really fucked up, Johnny.
It's really funny.
Are you preparing for my funeral?
Hold on. Let me see. No, I mean, I even sent it to you years ago. It's this funny picture of you waving at us, me and Jason and somebody else at a Dodger game. And shit, I did a Photoshop of it. Like I put it, you know how they have those pictures when they have closed caskets next to the casket?
Yep. I hope
it's just a nice picture of you waving.
Johnny, will you just do kind of, will you just do like a little bit of your speech you're going to say at my funeral?
Okay, hold on. I really would like to have this picture of how we do it.
Johnny, can we do that real quick? Then I'll do mine of yours.
Okay. Hold on. I found it. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. I'll bring this up.
Johnny, what picture would you like me to use?
Well, I bid adieu to you. I don't know. If we do something, can we just fluff up my dick a little bit? Something like full body with my dick.
Why are we going to see your dick at your funeral?
I just want a full body and just a fluff dick.
Okay.
If we could Photoshop it a little bit. Just give me a little extra juice in the afterlife. I'd appreciate it.
Make it rock hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can mold your face, why can't they mold your magic stick?
I'm really hoping I make it to where, they defeat death, and I just need to
Johnny, they're not going to defeat death. Stop it. Okay, just stop it.
You don't think that guy Brian Johnson or whatever is going to figure it out?
No, dude, he looks like weird. All you're going to do is look like a shredded weirdo.
Does look weird, man.
Nobody likes it.
There's the photo right there. I just love that photo of you. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's just you waving bye to everybody. Like, bye, everybody. It's been a great ride.
Johnny, can I hear a little bit of what you're going to say about me?
A lot of people said a lot of things already. And obviously I'm going last because I'm the closest person to Sam in this room, other than his daughters, of course, who weren't here because of how terrible father he was to them. Dana moved out years ago, and she's also not here. XG, he went back to Mexico, and I was the one at the end wiping Sam's ass literally every day. No matter how many times I complain about the texture and the smell, he would still just keep eating Cheetos and chicken wings from Wingstop. And maybe the third or the fourth week into wiping Sam's ass, when, he experienced this real decline, it happened over a period of like 6 months, where he just went downhill hard. It was maybe in that third week of wiping his ass that I realized that it's not worth it. And so at that point, and many people don't know this, I stopped wiping Sam's ass. And he lived in a cradle of shit for the last 2 weeks of his life. I mean, nobody could even stand to come in the room.
Johnny, that is the worst goodbye I've ever heard in my life.
The few visitors that did come into the room just couldn't stand the smell and would leave.
I'm going to be honest with you, dude.
And I guess the lesson that we can take away from Sam's life is that you have to be nice to people when you're healthy and when you're on top.
Okay.
Because if you don't, nobody will be there.
Wrap it up. We got other funerals.
To wipe your ass.
We have other funerals.
At the end.
John, can I do mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go. Play it.
You want the music?
Yeah. What
We're going to have the same music at both of our
Yeah,
funerals?
of course. Hey, guys. Wow. This is who I never thought this day would come. I never thought I'd be here outliving Johnny.
We didn't either.
But, he got that full-blown AIDS, and it just beat him. And there's nothing we can do about it. I didn't even think that stuff was real, and I saw just eat Johnny alive. And now he's dead. And to all of his gay friends here, he probably gave it to you, too. I just want to say Johnny was a pain in the ass to work with, but he had a heart of gold, except for when he did like what you were saying. Then he got really queeny, and that's how he knew he had full-blown AIDS. And we're going to miss him and his fake girlfriend, who's now obviously moved on, who's that black guy she's with right now, okay? Danielle, you could do better, of course. Guys, I mean, this is I just unbelievable. Broken Sim, I've already got a new host. People like him more. It's not a big deal. It's very weird. He's the new producer of the show, and people just love him, even though, he's transitioning, but they still think it brings a new thing to the show. And to Johnny's family, I'm sure you guys tried hard. And you probably never dreamed of having a guy who's a podcaster who died of full-blown AIDS.
My family's all still alive, too?
Yeah, they are, dude. This isn't much future in my
This is a really dark future.
Oh, what are you talking about, bro? You let me shit myself.
Yeah, you shit yourself.
So, Johnny, to you enjoyed the bathhouses. You enjoyed your life and your fake girlfriend. I'm sure Danielle's enjoying the term life and whole life that you bought on her through many of our sponsors.
Whole Life's such a ripoff.
And if you want to buy Whole Life, just use Tinfoil Hat. The promo code, go to ladder.com/tinfoil hat, and you too can get quality health insurance, just like Johnny's and Danielle's using it on her new black boyfriend.
Stopped.
Okay, wrap it up. Guys, I'm going to miss Johnny. He was a good guy. He just bitched a lot. He got really queenie when he didn't like anything. Yeah, it's crazy. So never paid for dinner ever, but that's okay. We're going to miss you, Johnny. Johnny, we're going to miss you.
I always pay for dinner when I'm out with people.
Check out the new Broken Sim. It's got a new dynamic.
Yeah. Check out Broken Sim, episode 973.
That was it, Johnny. So anyways, I go to Golden Corral, majorly let down.
I'm sorry you shit yourself to death, Sam. I just want to say
Johnny, I know. So I'm definitely upset. No Golden Corral. There's a kid working for me. He's my waiter, but he's not waiting. He's just bussing.
So
bussing.
What do you wait? I thought it was a buffet though. What do you get waited on? Drinks,
and they're bussers. They're bussers who get you drinks at Golden Corral. Okay? That's how it goes.
Again, you went to Golden Corral expecting some kind of like service.
Maybe because I go to the Prescott Golden Corral, and it is the mecca of Golden Corrals. It is the best.
Where is that? Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go to Prescott Golden Corral, and it's fire.
Arizona's fire though.
Arizona is fire. It's very underrated. I don't know if it's red or blue. What do you think? I think it's purple.
It's purple.
Maybe you got to be in a purple. What's Wisconsin? Wisconsin's probably purple.
Wisconsin's a red state, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of one of those.
Or they could be rednecks who are liberal. You ever meet liberal rednecks?
I think it's one of those states that Hillary Clinton didn't go to and lost.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And isn't it Michigan as well?
Yeah. Well, Michigan's usually a blue state, but
Isn't that crazy? Oh, because they're unions, right?
Yeah.
But the Democrats pushed all the free trade. Anyways, keep moving.
They did it to themselves.
This is not a political show. This is not, because if it was, it'd be the best political show ever. Okay, so
we should do a political show. That's what we need. Another podcast.
Yeah. So I go. It costs like $20 to go.
Sounds about right.
Right, and I only had $1 on me for cash, and I wanted to give them at least like.
Oh, for a tip. I got you.
Tip? No, I had $2. I wanted to give them. I wanted to try to find $4, but I couldn't.
Write it on the ticket.
But you know what I had, Johnny? You know what I had? I had a gold back.
A Utah gold back? One of those things?
One of those Utah gold backs.
I have one right here.
Because people are now tipping me in precious metals. People now come to my shows, right? People come to my shows. They used to hand me drugs and snatch. Now they hand me Bibles. I'm like, that Bible better have Coke in it, okay? And I did a joke about how I believe that Jesus could turn fentanyl into an 8-ball of cocaine. And then so they go, didn't I have a joke where Jesus could turn sand into Molly? I go, dude, I don't regulate comedy. I don't listen to anybody else.
Who have that?
Ari.
Oh, okay.
I don't listen to anybody. If I think a funny thought, I put it out. Suck it. Stop with the comedy police.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, stop with the comedy police on Twitter. So anyways, so I go, oh, dude, I'm going to give this guy a greenback. I mean, a gold back. I pull him over. I go, young amigo, come here. Senior amigo. Yeah? Senior amigo. I only have $2 in cash, but I'm going to give you something very special. I pulled it out. I go, this is a gold back. He's like, oh, thank you. I go, no, dude, it's a gold back.
He's like, oh, cool. This will be great in the trash can.
Okay,
right
this is awesome. I go, that is $1 worth of gold. That's great. No, dude, do you understand what's happening right now? I'm giving you gold at Golden Corral, all right? Who's ever given gold at Golden Corral?
Yeah, you're the first person that.
Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking leprechaun hooking you up with my gold. The kids don't care, dude. They just don't care.
Are you surprised that Gen Z doesn't appreciate the value of precious metals?
Yeah, I am.
I'm not.
I'm very upset. I'm very upset. So that was that, Johnny. So
that has a lot to do with your expectations of Golden Corral, I have to say.
I mean,
they're
that's
being
true,
out of whack.
Johnny. That's true. I gave gold to a Mexican at Golden Corral, and he did not care. He did not care, Johnny.
Was it one of these guys right here, Sam?
Yeah,
dude.
one of these That's boys? A nice one. Why does yours look like it's fading?
What do you mean? No, this is one Utah Goldback.
Okay. So, Johnny, this is another thing I want to get into before we get into your stupid stories. Okay.
What kind of setup is that?
Johnny, I'm just sad you didn't clean my butt and you let me die poopy butt. Okay, I'm not happy
you
about
shit
that.
yourself to death.
Okay, yeah, I don't think that's fun.
Dude, last week it started already. You shit yourself like, what, 4 or 5 times in a day. It's just going to get worse.
Yeah, but I haven't done it lately, though. I'm much better. I'm much better
What do you think your problem is? You think your microbiome is out of whack? Is that
maybe. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
That's
Can
one
I
thing
go pee first?
Yeah, man.
I got to go pee.
What if I said no?
Johnny,
you
why
can't
don't
go
you
pee?
read some stuff?
Read some stuff?
Yeah, some...
What, like some stories?
Yeah, or...
Like what?
Why don't you read some 5-star reviews or something?
Some 5... I can do that. I can read some 5-star reviews. Let me see if we might not have any more after last week.
Why do we not have more?
I mean, we have almost 2,000. Okay. Marksman 6 says, more than a 5-star show. Thanks for the laughs and the headline stories. Also, sure miss Johnny talking about the Civil War and the generals from his books. Hope to hear more in future episodes. Wow, boy. You're the only person ever to say that. I did finish the Shelby Foote books. 3 books that Shelby Foote wrote. They're massive. It took me a couple of months to kind of slowly creep through them. I highly recommend them to anybody interested in getting into the Civil War. They're beautiful. Modern historians. Well, there are historians working today that won't say this, but the ones educated by modern academia will say that he's more of a lost cause, Southern apologist type of historian, Shelby Foote. But I will tell you that is total bullshit. Shelby Foote is a great American who has a couple of weird quotes from like the 80s where he said some things that could be construed as racist, but if you really analyze them, they're not racist. I'm still spinning wheels waiting for Sam to get back. Zulu Actual 5 stars writes, Sammy T, who is not here right now. I appreciate how much you grind for your fam and how much you open up on all your pods. Speaking of opening up, he farts all the time on these podcasts. You would not believe how much this guy farts. Spiritual War, we ride at dawn. Also, shout out to Teeb. Get him off the fairways and into the studio to be a guest on Broken Sam. Punch drunk for life. Here's the thing with Jason. Jason lives in Indiana now. He came back last year and we hung out a lot, but hard to get him in the studio when he lives in Indiana. I have gone to visit him a couple of times. We played some golf. His dog bit me on the leg. I still have a scar from it. Love Jason Tebow. One of my best friends. 5 stars. And the Lion's Den writes, real deal. These boys are the realest knee. Oh, I see. Negroes out there. He wrote knee like your knee and then grows. GROWS. 5 stars from Wrangler. No one is going to save you. Listen to Sam if you want to hear what Rogan says in 5 years. I think we did this one last week. You're not a branch on Rogan's tree. You're the roots. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Crispy Mate said this is her favorite show of all of Sam's shows. 5 stars. Sam's back now. Did
we get any new stars?
Yeah, we did actually get some. I read some.
Johnny, are we over 2,000?
No, we're at 1.9. It says 1.9. 1.9.
How's that 1.9?
Yeah, it's 1,900, Sam, is what that means.
What?
1,900.
Oh, we need 100 more?
Well, I don't know how many. It's 1.9, so it's 1,900 something. It just doesn't get that granular, so
That's
I don't know.
some bullshit, dog.
Zulu Actual, by the way, Sam, said that they appreciate how much you grind for your fam, and they also gave Tebow a little shout-out. They said we should get him in the studio, but I explained to them that Jason Tebow lives in Indiana now.
No, Johnny, right now we have 1,912 ratings.
12, okay. Well, help us get to 2,000. If you're the 2,000th, you get a free T-shirt. If you
I don't know. How are we going to know if they're the 2,000?
They got to prove it. It's not on us. They have
How
to
are they going to prove it?
I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out.
4.9. 4.9. Shut your face.
It's a good number, 4.9.
4.9. dude, you know, it just until it gets super popular, then buttheads will come in here and just say stupid shit on it.
We only read the 5 stars, though, to be clear. So do we want to watch this video of you being your comedy being critiqued by a couple of
I mean, like,
professional
we all watch. It's
critics.
18 minutes, so we all watch.
Let's just skip around a little bit.
Okay, that's cool. Let's watch it. These are called. No, that's not. Is that it? Racist comic isn't funny. Here we go. So
yeah, the headline for this video, the title is "Racist Comic Isn't Funny."
Yeah, here we go.
And
here we go.
These guys clearly are the.
Again, I don't hate anybody. You can hate the bit. I don't know.
No, but look at there. You can tell they're kooky because of their kooky photo.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing.
The Mexican Groucho Marx.
And
right
the weird. Okay, play. Yeah.
And then what does he look like? What's the guy's name?
I don't know.
What's the actor?
They look like the Bollywood Hall & Oates. That's what they look like.
No,
right
what's
now.
the actor that you referenced last week? The Mexican guy who's like a comedian too. Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like. The guy on the left looks like Paul Rodriguez.
Maybe. I think they're Indian though, but I don't know, dude. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's watch.
We've come to our main topic.
Their main topic. Wow,
Yeah.
Sam, you're their main topic.
I love it. You're welcome. Weird fucking. Everyone looks like a waiter
why
at
didn't we do
Cheesecake
that? They're
Factory.
just sat on their couch in their house.
Dude, by the way, #1 group to critique my set, guys on couches.
Really?
It's every time. It's 3 dudes on a couch.
Why didn't we get a setup where we just get to lay on a couch?
All look like they're dressed exactly alike.
This guy doesn't even have shoes on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got shitty socks. He looks like he just got back from fucking being a barista in a fucking veggie coffee shop. And I don't hate these guys. Let it go off. But I just want you guys. Okay, let's watch this real quick. There, looks
We've
much
come
better.
to our main topic,
Which is
the
great.
man.
I'm
We
your
have
main
to talk
topic.
about it. The
Yeah.
man, the myth, the legend,
Oh, there
the
we go.
funniest
That fixes it.
stand-up
I
comedian
take that
ever to walk the earth.
The most Italian name in comedy.
The guy who's afraid to just say it. Let's just play it.
Oh, what's your pronouns? Okay. I respect your pronouns. You got to respect my pronouns. Do you want to know my pronouns are? My pronouns are real. That's my pronouns.
Okay, so their first critique is I'm not afraid to say it. What they don't realize is there's a clip of me saying it that's beep for Instagram. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's afraid to say it. I said it. It's you're just taking the Instagram one, or that's the one you got passed around that you're playing my fucking clip.
No, it's they want it on YouTube is what it is.
Yeah, so like, yeah, you're welcome. I beeped it for you so you can play it. And again, so far, nothing. Go on. Remember, I'm a racist comic. Let's go.
This guy's got his legs crossed.
Yeah, and he's about to do the gayest clap ever. Go on.
Yeah,
There we go.
That's rough.
They got some nice. I will say for credit to these guys, all nice thick mustaches. Props
They
to them.
really do.
He looks so afraid.
The setup and lampshading need.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He looks so afraid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Go on. It's literally a room full of all my fans.
No, yeah.
Go on.
I mean, that look is anticipation of
Yeah.
what's about to happen.
For that bit to work isn't setup. It is like a 5th grader coming up to you and they heard a joke they want to say.
Yeah.
Bro,
They're like, hey, do you
stop it. Stop it. Look at that shirt. This guy came right back from doing 80s jazzercise to
That's not even a V-neck. That's
Look
like a
at that
U-neck.
thing,
What is
dude.
that?
Have you ever seen those things from the 80s where they're like dance? Where
Yeah, it's
this
a
is
deep
what this
cut
guy,
right there.
this guy deep cut dances. And it doesn't even care. But all their analysis so far, and this is what I've learned about this.
Yeah, he looks like he's got Macho Man Randy Savage's shirt
Again.
after he rips it open.
Again, hate the bit. You guys, nobody's saying this is the best written bit of all time. But
Look
it
what
literally.
he's got tattooed on his hand. It says "On my way out."
Oh, please. I wish you would have done that before my fucking set, before this fucking video, okay? And maybe my video can nudge you a little along, okay? So keep going. With the guy with the deepest of V-necks, looking like he just got back from jazzercising. Go on. Go on.
have a car? What car is it?
It's so,
Can you even have balls and sit in that position? Anybody with testicles can't sit like that.
Dude, it's
And that
obviously
tight of pants.
It's obviously. I mean, dude, things are just not good in this video. Okay,
No.
but keep going. I don't even care.
Don't put it.
It's the do you know what BMW stands for?
Yeah.
Or it's like, and then like the guy's taking their AirPods out. Hi,
what was
are you
that?
doing right now?
Also, it's like he's not even I don't want him to be, but he's not even with the like we're playing make believe. He doesn't even seem confident in being such a fucking idiot about pronouns.
This guy, I was looking into his stuff. He's been a comic of note for like 8 years. And the nervousness in what he's doing.
What
By
are
the
they
way,
talking about?
I don't even know what he's talking about, but I'm a comic of note. I guess that's a nice thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Finally, somebody recognizes.
Thank you, you fucking silly twink.
Yeah, can you put him back? Can you please put him back on the Cortland, New York Wikipedia page?
Thank you.
Please?
How do you look like? How do you both look like the professor and the student you're going to molest at the same time? I don't know how you do it, but you did it, buddy. This guy has an age range of we don't even know. How old is he?
because he's got a gray streak in his hair.
He's got more than a gray
but
streak,
his
dude.
skin is smooth as a baby's bottom.
He's got an ice age for me at the beginning of his head. So it's fine. Go on. And then this guy over there with the chia pet haircut. Like, nobody's doing well right now.
Also, what is this apartment? Look at the random furniture.
I don't even know,
they
but
have around here.
but it's just hilarious. Like, everything they're saying right now is nothing's confident. Like, what is confidence? Like, what do I have to do to be confident of you? Do I have to jump off the stage and grab the guy?
Well, no,
and
you're doing that thing where you're excited about the bit, in
Yeah,
his face, and they're reading that like nerds
Totally
or
wrong.
something. Yeah,
I mean, they do not know me.
No, yeah.
But I am a comic of note. They should know that I'm a little different than they playing me
I wonder
right
if we
now.
could use this reference to get you back on the notable people of Cortland, New York.
I would
Wikipedia.
Can you go back and see if they took me off that?
Well, they did a while ago. We found. You don't remember that was on Broken Sim. You were devastated.
But let's see if I'm back on
Okay,
it.
let's see. Court.
Fuck these three guys.
New York, Wiki.
They know who they're fucking with.
We might
dude.
be able to get you back on there with this kind of heat, man.
Yeah, fuck
Come
this
on.
guy. What are we talking
Let's
about,
see,
dude? I'm a comedian. No.
Notable people.
Go. I was the last one.
No, you're not there. It's Gary Wood right
Dude,
now.
they took me off.
Yeah,
that is so fucked, bro.
Yep,
Who do I talk to? The guy who sits down with his shirt tucked in?
I'm
That's a
surprised you
weird
didn't
look.
Squeeze between them on the couch. There's
The
plenty of
other
room.
ones are loosey-goosey. This guy's tucking in his fucking shirt.
Yeah, who tucks in their
Yeah,
shirt?
exactly.
What a
Who
dweeb.
tucks in their shirt on a podcast
Yeah.
sitting down?
With jeans. He's got his button-down shirt tucked
with
into
his
jeans.
fupa just fucking hanging out. Go on, fupa guy.
Nice pillow, though.
They are nice
look at
pillows,
that
dude.
nice
They got.
pillow.
Listen, I don't hate these guys. We're just having fun. They got a clean apartment. I'm gonna tell them. Who's ever
they
plays
got
this
some
is.
Pokemon plush toys back
Yeah,
there.
but God bless them. But go on. Let's go. Let's go. Are we gonna
It's
play this
so
whole thing?
It's up to you,
it's
brother.
unfunny because
we get it. We get it. You don't like the
especially
bit.
if you're doing
Can you go
anything
to the
good,
next
satirical,
clip they
that's-
play? Can you go to the next clip they play? Because what
look
they're
at it. I'll
saying
let you
is
talk.
I'm a racist comic. And
Tell
so
me
far,
where, Sam. Look at it for me.
no, just keep going because you'll just see where a video comes up. Okay, go
Right
back.
there. Okay.
Here we go. So now they play my appearance on Joe Rogan. This clip has like
With the last one?
yeah, but I don't know if this is the clip or the video. Like it has almost 5 million views. I don't know if this clip, how many views.
That was a humble brag.
Yeah, well, it's Rogan, and for Rogan, that's probably not that much actually.
Yeah, it's like 5
But-
million views, whatever. No big deal.
But so now, so far, they've called me a racist comic, and I just want to say
Look
something
at this
too.
guy, dude. He had to cover up. He was getting hard from
Yeah,
watching you.
dude,
had to cover up his-
he's like me. He gets hard
groin.
anytime you hear the N word. That's what he does. He gets
Oh,
hard
he's got a
anytime.
little earring there. Yeah, he's
Is it on the right air? We all know what that means.
on the left
Anyways, and it's fine. I accept you accept my
no, it's
pronouns.
totally fine that they're all gay.
Yeah, that's got to be a hard life too. Anyways, so go to that. I think that's it. So let's go
Comedy
to it.
special.
That my comedy isn't bad, and my comedy wasn't for you.
Right.
Oh, what's the
You got
fucking
it.
difference?
Okay,
Like,
well, 1 star
Yeah.
still.
What is the difference?
Dude, what are you talking about,
talking
bro?
about? Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like comedy should be for everybody. There's no other form of art that is meant to meet everybody. And there was a term for that back when we would do back in the day, and it was called corporate. Like when you did comedy for everybody, you're corporate. Do you know where the comedians who do comedy for everybody is? You know where they go? Cruise ships. Now,
Yeah.
Hannah Gatsby, is that comedy for everybody or is that for a specific crowd?
Propaganda. is
Right?
what
I
that
mean,
is, yeah.
but even that. I mean, she literally literally, she's not for me. No. It's like Taylor Swift is not for me. I'm not.
That's the dumbest thing he said so far.
Well, no, dude, they start out dumb. It just gets dumber. But my problem with this video so far is not one thing has been said about. I've never said anything so far they've played that is racist. I mean, I have clips if you want to play some fucking racial jokes. I have them. You're too lazy to find them. Go on. Here we go. Look at that guy.
Look how confused they look.
I look like a cat who's about to have a hairball.
This guy's hosting a podcast. And they look so confused and scared.
I'm surprised they didn't use this one. This would be way better thumbnail because it looks like they're having an interesting debate on something that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever heard of New Schwabenland?
Okay.
New Schwabenland.
Okay, stop.
You never heard?
Real quick.
Okay.
So this is the clip where I talk about New Schwabenland.
Yeah.
I know the clip. We'll see what racism I talk about. Let's go.
New Schwabenland? No. Have you ever heard of Operation High Jump?
His attitude is actually hilarious.
He's back in his 5th grade mode. It was like, do you like Hot Wheels? Have you ever seen Coco Melon? Do you like those Simpsons?
So at one point, some people are like, what's going on with Antarctica? So they send this cat named Admiral Byrd up to investigate with a giant...
Stop. This is totally what a 5-year-old would talk about, by the way, right?
Yeah, Admiral Byrd.
Yeah, Admiral Byrd is a
That's
total...
all we could talk about in kindergarten.
My daughter's 4.5. She can't shut up about aliens and Nazis right now, but go on.
Just a fleet to go bang, bro. And according to his journal that they found,
pause. He's a horrible storyteller on top of anything. That's his biggest problem. And that's
What the hell?
My guess is I always don't want to credit somebody to being kind of like a grifter because I think one of the things is I think some people that get labeled grifters are also just like in those algorithms themselves and actually just truly believe that. Someone like Elon, I think, is actually just brain rotted himself and then bought the website that brain rotted him.
Stop.
What is he talking about?
The guy, I'm on the biggest podcast out there. He's shitting on Elon Musk in front of a wall that's completely empty because they got nothing going on. You've tucked in your shirt. You're wearing a JCPenney shirt.
It's tucked in but unbuttoned all the way down.
Yeah, it's like picket style. And you're telling me that I'm a grifter because I said let's go bang. That's me, dude. That's what makes my show.
He's got a ring
which these
on
guys
his
don't
pinky
tell
finger.
these guys that a show that I'm on called Tinfoil Hat has been a top 100 podcast on Apple Podcasts for the last 7.5 years.
I think he's suggesting that you don't believe this shit, which couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah.
So far, they've got nothing right about
Look,
me.
He's got a ring on his pinky finger, dude.
Yeah,
This guy wears a ring. That tells
the guy
you all
with
you
the
need to know.
the guy with the pinky ring is judging character right now. That's where we're at. This is the internet, and I say this all the time. You know, it's just this is it. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. They get some views on this. They get views like they have another video. It gets almost 200,000 views, and I say to you, you're welcome. Because they've obviously, this got traction for them, so they made another video about it. And I go for it. Yeah, there's a second video, which I say go for it, dude. I can't get that kind of views on my own show on YouTube.
Yeah, at least use my name in it, and then we're
No,
good.
it's totally fine. I don't care. Anybody. I need other people to spread my content because I'm shadow banned everywhere. We used to get what? 150, 200,000, 250 on YouTube, and then the big shutdown came.
Yeah, it went overnight. Yeah, it was gone. Yeah.
We see it happen all the time. So I want to say thank you to the Three Musketeers for spreading my comedy around. Because the algorithm hates me. But go on.
My guess is because he's not, and he's done, you're probably going to.
Still, nothing about any race. Nothing, right?
Nazi UFOs.
What?
Yes.
Nazi UFOs.
Yeah.
The Nazis.
The Nazis had
joke.
a flying saucer.
Had made a deal basically
now
working with.
they're doing
What? You've never heard this,
Johnny.
No.
Stop. It's the great. It's the typical thing. They haven't heard it, so it can't be real, right?
Yeah.
It can't be real.
Which is possible. It's not real, but it's definitely
And
something
by the
that
way,
is recorded.
You're about to see them. They zoom in on a click, and it says anti-vax vaccine club, right?
Oh,
and then they go off on that. So they're all like got 1,000 boosters.
I'm gonna watch out about that. Yeah.
What?
With YouTube,
Still?
they're allowed to talk about it, but
We still
Maybe
got to
not.
worry about
Yeah,
that.
maybe not.
Anyways, see what other videos they make fun of. Again, nothing about my racism, not liking my stand-up so far. Just
Wait,
not
was that
like-
about missing for? Hold on.
Yeah, that's where the missing 411 comes from. Is the keep going.
Oh, they're looking. Oh, this is funny. Are they talking about your follower count on your official?
So
Tripoli?
let's go back. Let's go back. That is my account that I have as a backup in case my first account gets taken down.
Let's see if is that what they're gonna say.
Let's see.
Be like a little
straight face.
jokey. Yeah, he's got to be like, "Oh, bro, you haven't heard about this?"
What? Yeah.
And then says the most insane shit you've ever seen.
Spiritual gangsta.
Dangerous man. We
I
should be
actually think
talking
that's a
about
story
him.
by
He's
him.
a dangerous
Wait,
man.
can we go to
So see, that's it. That's my.
They got nothing. Yeah, they got nothing.
That's not even my main account. It's and I don't care. But again, I'm trying to find where they say what I say is racist, and it's not.
It's a clickbait. headline,
Exactly,
yeah.
dude. Exactly. And I gotta say to these three, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, dude. I create content. You have to feed off my content. You're fucking welcome.
Oh, he's crossed his legs again. They both have now. Look at them.
Yeah. I mean, just like good for these guys. Enjoy your fucking life.
I don't hang
It's
out with anybody that
unsuccessful
crosses their legs like
and ugly, and they're actually successful.
My girlfriend crossed her legs like that, but
Yeah.
she's the only one.
So that's it, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
was,
Congratulations to you guys on making a video that clickbait and saying nothing. Anytime you want to come on the show, let me know. We'll have a discussion.
I just don't know what this is. I mean, what have they done?
Dude, it is YouTube. It's just YouTube right now where they just, you just take people's content and you rip it apart. That's what it does. It's reaction video shit. It's just like, makes sense, please.
Yeah, at least be internally consistent. Have some internal logic to what you're saying.
It's just like, I don't know, man. That's just how I live my
No,
life.
it's fucking stupid, dude. It's fucking stupid.
And there's nothing being said. So that's it. SadBoyz, good luck.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Next, going up.
News?
Yeah. Let's get into news. Johnny,
okay.
you've already kept me longer. Oh, you man.
Did you see this story this week about RFK Jr. saying that a worm, quote, got into his brain and ate a portion of it?
Bro, this is crazy.
It's one of the weirdest stories I've ever heard. He should never have told anybody.
Why
this,
would he
first of all.
say that?
He should never have told
it's
anybody
almost to his fault.
that he's honest.
Yeah. And what he should have followed it with is that the only way he died because it OD'd on heroin. That's how he should have followed it.
Yeah. He was a hardcore user.
Yeah. He was banging,
self-admitted,
bro.
huh?
Just banging.
Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. experienced a series of health issues in recent years, and this is the only one I care about. The rest of the stuff they list, I couldn't care less about, including an abnormality that he says was caused by a worm that entered his brain and then died, according to the New York Times. In 2010, Kennedy, now 70, which, boy, is he in so much better shape than the other guys running for president. They said in 2010, he experienced severe memory loss, mental fog, and we learned this from a deposition 2 years later. According to the Times, he consulted top neurologists familiar with the medical history of his uncle, who had that brain tumor.
Yeah.
A New York doctor, after reviewing a brain scan, told him it was caused by a worm that got into his brain and ate a portion of it and then died.
Oof.
It had been affecting his earning power negatively, is what he was saying, I guess, in this, because he was going through a divorce, and it was really, I'm sure she was, what if this is just something he made up to not have to pay all of his money to his ex in a divorce? That would be kind of brilliant. Around the same time, he also said he suffered from mercury poisoning, which was also causing neurological issues. Kind of interesting. But yeah, brain worm, bro. I just don't know why he would tell anybody that.
I don't know why he would either. He's probably like, I just need to get ahead of this.
Keep it quiet. Oh, you think it's going to come out anyway?
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean,
so.
that's what they're doing, dude.
Oh, I have a quick atrocity for you.
Oh, do ya? I
Yeah.
mean, guys have been complaining we don't get any atrocities anymore.
Well, I think the Google Voice killed our phone number. We got to get a new phone number up, and I'll have that for next week. I was using a product that the manufacturer says is safe to use on your genitals
balls?
to trim yourself.
Oh.
And I took a chunk out of the
God.
base of my cock.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Were
a
you jamming it?
No, not at all.
Well, they're not sponsored
I was
anymore.
being very delicate.
Johnny,
with
go
it.
hard in the paint.
I was being very careful. I was stretching the skin as you're meant to do, and just going down there with the guard on it and everything. And bro, it cut me so bad. I mean, there was blood everywhere, and it's been more than a week now, and it's just getting healed. I mean, I really whacked it, man. Really hurt myself. No jerking.
Johnny,
like it's in that position. I can't even jerk it.
Did you put yourself on the DL? Did you tell your lady?
Yeah. It's the IL now, but yeah,
it's
the
IL.
I went on the IL. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The injured cock.
Now, with the dick, is it a set weeks like baseball? Where you're out 4 weeks.
I went on the 10-day. Yeah.
10-day. You went on the 10-day.
Yeah.
Well, thoughts and prayers, dude.
The 10-day. And it's actually
thoughts
it's the
and
dick
prayers.
list. It's the DL. I went on the 10-day DL.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, so that was a little tragedy there. Atrocity, sorry. So this is a great story. There were these kids that were kicked out of an elite Catholic school for wearing blackface not too long ago.
I heard about this.
2 of them. It's an elite California Catholic school.
Yeah.
And they have been jointly awarded more than $1 million.
Man, why can't I get this ever, dude?
It turns out it was, and they had said this at the time, a green acne face mask, and they just all took a picture wearing it, and it got passed around the school, and they were, just crushed, like humiliated. People were running them out. Everybody at the school was like, "Fuck you, you're a piece of shit." And it turns out it was just an acne face mask after they destroyed these kids' social lives for this shit, man.
Yeah.
The then students at St. Francis High in Mountain View were just 14 when they took a photo. 14 when they took a photo.
This is the problem with social media.
How old was Trudeau when he did his blackface?
The greatest example of this is Justin Bieber, where he did all this crazy shit. But
Trudeau was like 30 when
Miley
he did it.
Cyrus, when they did all this crazy shit as kids with the cameras on them, we go, wow, you guys are idiots. And then now it's like, oh, they were just kids. And so now we got adults. No one goes, what are you doing in this picture? They're like, it's a face.
Oh, it's even better than that. Listen, they were wearing the acne treatments in solidarity for a friend who had really bad acne. So they were trying to do the same thing as him to make him feel better. So it wasn't even
really.
They were just being nice. Yeah, dude. They said, let's see. They took a photo during a sleepover in 2017 of them wearing the treatment in solidarity with a friend suffering from severe acne. The treatment bought by one of the boys' mothers. So they didn't even pick it out. So you can't say they were trying to do black. Their mother picked it out. Was light green when applied and turned dark gray once dry. Their innocent selfie, and this fucking New York Post article puts innocent in quotes here. Their innocent selfie then went viral 3 years later when it was found and widely shared during the height of the Black Lives Matter protests following the 2022 George Floyd. You know what happened. A Santa Clara County jury agreed last week that the school breached an oral contract and did not give them due process before expelling them in 2020. And I say credit to that jury. Well done.
Yeah, good for them. They should get more money too. Man, you're balling if you're like, what?
Oh, yeah.
How old are they now?
That was
16?
2017, so 7 years later. Yeah, they're like 21 now.
21. They just got 300 G's.
Nice. 333 each.
Bang, bro.
333.
Just take that, put into a house. You're already in head of everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, dude. Put it in the bank. Let it draw interest. So you mentioned this. You introduced me to this thing about pandas not being real. Well, there's this crazy story that people are infuriated at this Chinese zoo that got busted.
Only in China. There's like.
Let me tell the story. Let me tell them what happened. They took dogs, these big ass dogs, and painted them like pandas. The pictures are so funny. It's just people are furious about this.
So have you heard the theory that on why there's this Asian guy who put out something about pandas not being real, and it was just basically said if you look at the Chinese zodiac, they have every animal in there but pandas. They have a dragon in there, but not a panda.
That's his only evidence, though? Because
no,
I feel
but
like
dude,
I've seen a panda at the zoo, like abroad,
That well, they say those are like
what are they?
They're just like painted or some shit like that.
Well, look at these. Look at this, dude. Who went to the zoo and thought that was a damn panda right there, bro?
Dude, the Chinese don't give a fuck, bro. The Chinese don't give a fuck.
By the way, real pandas have some of the best video. They're really clumsy and they just fall all over the place all the time. It's really fun. Look at them, dude. Look at this. It's so funny. It's just clearly a dog. Look at it. Bro, that's so funny to me. Look, they're just cute little doggies. Like, why are we getting so much attention?
Yeah, like, why isn't anyone petting us? Why are we still in here? Let us out. Is anyone taking us home? This is the longest walk I've ever been on.
Yeah, this is the worst animal shelter. My God. All right, let's see. Oh, I have another atrocity, actually. The other night, I didn't have my glasses on and wanted to brush my teeth before bed, and I had the lights off because I didn't want to kill my night vision, before sleep, wake me up. And I brushed my teeth for 4 seconds with sunscreen. It was disgusting. I wrote on Twitter that it's what I imagine getting a shot in the mouth from a guy who's got all his boosters would taste like. It was absolutely gross, and I'm an idiot for that. But
Say that again?
I brushed my teeth with sunscreen accidentally because I did it in the dark. I didn't have my glasses on, and it was disgusting. Yeah, it was gross. Let's see. So you tweeted this. I tweeted this. This has actually got a real response on my Twitter from people. So Chris Cuomo, for some reason, Patrick Bet-David has had this guy on,
and
on
it's.
his
I
network.
think it's done damage to his brand.
Absolutely. Everybody I've heard has said that. I mean, everybody I've heard reference it related to this. I said they're going to leave, unsubscribe, not watch him anymore. And he said the dumbest thing he's perhaps ever said while on Patrick Bet-David's
I think what
podcast.
Patrick Bet-David's idea was that this guy's such a lightning rod that it will always bring clicks and views.
Yeah.
But what I think, and I like Patrick Bet-David.
I'm not a big fan.
But I think he overplayed his hand.
I think he would do anything for clicks and views.
No, 100%. But I think that he misunderstood the hatred people have for this guy
because
and what he represents.
Yeah. Let's just play this.
No,
clip.
play this one first, then play that one.
Tell you something else that's going to get you
drugs for animals and horse
and people telling them to. Oh my God! What person?
Done.
You talk about cancel culture and who to shame. Ivermectin, a dewormer. Really?
They are shaming themselves. No one has to shame them. They're shaming themselves.
No, they need to be shamed.
Yeah.
They need to be called out and shamed,
brother.
People who are
shamed.
Brother,
shamed, he says. Now we're going to shame him a little bit.
Now watch this.
A lot of hits. I am taking a, what do they call it? Like a regular dose, whatever.
A prescription.
They're trying to build up of ivermectin. Ivermectin was a boogeyman. Early
Ivermectin wasn't the boogeyman. You made it the boogeyman. You remember when you said we weren't allowed to read the WikiLeaks files and all that stuff? Because you said it was against the law, you lying sack of shit.
He's a stooge for the government.
You're a garbage.
Wrong. We were given bad information.
Stop. This is him trying to blame anybody but himself. You heard the voices. It was a Nobel Prize winning medicine. Like, what are we talking about here?
Listen to what he said. This is
ivermectin. The real question is why? Everyone's going to say Joe Rogan was right. No, Joe Rogan was saying, yeah, he was right. But
look at that. I love that. Yeah, he was right. So what? Basically, is what
I mean, dude, is this any different than what's his name? What's his name? I got his face here. He's the guy.
What's he do?
He always goes on Bill Maher, and he's like lost all of his fan base because he's like total Zionist. Not Ben Shapiro, the other guy.
Sam Harris?
Sam Harris.
Okay.
What he's doing right now is like fantasizing if it gone a different way, how he would look, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah,
right? If this would happen, I would look great.
Yeah.
That's not what matters. What matters is the entire clinical community knew that ivermectin couldn't hurt you. They knew it, Patrick. I know they knew it. How do I know? Because now I'm doing nothing but talking to these clinicians who at the time were overwhelmed by COVID and they weren't saying anything.
Now, here's the problem. This is the thing I really have a problem with. He's absolutely lying here. All the good doctors were saying this shit back then.
Dude, you know what that face is? It's like, oh, fuck. This guy's lying right now, and I've signed a contract with him.
But all the good doctors were the people that weren't talking, the physicians that weren't talking were the liars, the people that were bought and sold by the pharmaceutical industry and by the government. Those were the people that weren't. Plenty of people were talking in the medical industry. There was a whole group of them.
Yeah, dude. And then maybe if you didn't hear it because you were part of the apparatus
to silence him.
Silence him.
Yeah, 100%.
Not that they were hiding anything, but it's cheap. It's not owned by anybody,
This is all
and
they
it's
were saying.
used as an antimicrobial, antiviral,
mean
and
it's
all
not
of
a
these
horse
different ways, and has
dewormer?
been for a long time.
For malaria for over almost 20 years.
Yeah. So, and my doctor, who is now my doctor, was using it during COVID on her family and on patients, and it was working for them.
Look at Vincent
So,
O'Shannell's
they
like,
were
listen to
wrong
this motherfucker.
to play scared on that. Didn't know that at the time. Know it now. Admit it now. Reporting on it now. Because I think that's the job. The idea that, well,
The job is to be wrong
Like
for 3 years and then admit it
dude-
finally.
This dude is just
Deluded.
You are done, bro. And what you're gonna do, and I don't even hate Cuomo for this, because this is on Patrick Bet David for bringing this guy in.
Well, he's finally seen the writing on the wall that if he wants to have any kind of presence in the new media, he's gotta turn around, and he's trying to, but he can't even admit it. Like
you can't
the real
get away
shit.
from this,
No,
dude.
You did too much, man.
And when you do, it will be a while, like Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, you
like
gotta
it
earn
took
it.
a while for Tucker Carlson to get back, and then he instantly has this CIA guy on. Did you see this? He had a CIA guy on who's the last guy to talk to Che Rivera. What is his name?
Che Guevara?
Yeah. I'm a retard. We all know
Che
that.
Guevara's a piece of shit.
Che Guevara, right?
Yeah, he's a garbage person.
So he was the
Murderer.
last one to talk to him. And there's a picture of him. And it was like Tucker Carlson's interviewing this guy, and it's a complete whitewash of like what the CIA did to Latin America.
Well, that's how you pay. I mean, yeah.
That's how you play the game, right? That's how you play the game.
Anyway, I think that's about it from that clip. But yeah, that's just, I mean, that guy sucks, and it's killing Patrick Bet David.
I
if you
think
ask me.
he's just taking a beating, dude. I don't think it's a good idea, dude.
Dude, this is one of the craziest little pieces of footage I've ever seen. So there was this guy doing a live stream of his church, pastor, right?
Dude, this is so nuts.
And a man breaks in and tries to shoot him. Look at this.
Jesus.
Look at it.
Jesus.
Somebody comes from behind him. His gun jammed. Now, if I'm telling you, if the Lord isn't looking after, this is the church you need to go to right here. This guy's he had him dead to rights, stone cold dead. I mean, he drew down on him and the gun jammed.
That guy's a fucking hero.
Yeah, the guy who came up from behind
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
But like, dude.
He's got the gun.
Who's got the gun?
This
He's
guy,
got
see,
the
it's
gun.
right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Little 38, it looks like. Man.
And by the way,
crazy.
So if you ever see, I think we played the video before of the assassin who tried to kill that guy on stage. Have you ever seen that video where he jumps on stage and the guy just staring at him? He's like, "Oh my god!" And he pulls her, and it clicks, and it jams, and everyone jumps him. They beat the shit out of this guy. These guys are talking to him. Like,
Turn the other cheek, man. This church.
listen, dude. Say
Jesus.
whatever you want about Christians, okay? The good ones are good.
Yeah. They practice what they preach.
Johnny, there's a video I could show you that's so insane, but it's so dark. I don't think you want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's so dark,
Twitter.
dude.
Dude, I saw that video that you shared, and if you want to find it, you can. Of that woman walking down the street.
That's what I was
in New
talking
York.
about.
Oh,
like,
it's so,
dude, I want to find that guy so badly. Like at the end when she goes limp, it's so sad to
if
me.
you don't know what she's walking down the sidewalk oblivious, and some guy comes up behind her with like a belt or a lasso or something, and just lassos her around the neck and just pulls her, like drags her like hogtied almost. You've seen those like in the westerns where they drag a guy behind a horse. He basically pulls her like that with it around her neck. She's passed out. And
they say she
did they
survived.
catch the guy? Yeah, she survived.
They haven't caught the guy, but she survived.
Some bad things happened to her first. though,
But
it sounds like.
yeah, I hope they find her. Dude.
Speaking of bad people, and this is just, I don't know if this is real. If it is, it's another. I mean, it's who would do this? I guess is my question. Look at what they found along the Appalachian Trail here. Appalachian Trail, if you're from the South. It's dog treats with fish hooks in it that they've had to put out warnings to people hiking that some animal is out here putting fish hooks in the dog treats. in the vicinity of the George W. Outerbridge shelter on the Appalachian Trail, in Lehigh County. What kind of person would do that, dude? What does it take to be that? I mean, it's just a complete psychopath, right?
Dude, it's so sad. Dude, Ozempic, dude, look at it.
It's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere, man. Dude, can I tell you a funny story?
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead,
that my Dana knows somebody whose cousin was taking it, lost all this weight. They were happy, and then 2 weeks later, they were dead. Because it causes these lumps, which I think is...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you a story about that, and I hope it's not because let's see, I can't remember. Somebody in my family got a prescription for it, like my cousin or something, and somehow it ended up in our house because they didn't want it. And my dad, he's a jockey, and he's like in his head, he's trying to get really thin, you know, even though he's like trim. He's like he's rock. He's all rock, man. But he's always since forever, he's been like cutting weight to be as light as he can on the horse. You know, he's like a little bit shorter than me, and he's just total muscle, probably 160 pounds, maybe 170. And he took one of the smallest doses of this and was as sick as he's ever been in his life, bro, for 2 weeks, man, vomiting. He's got like iron gut, never vomits. And I talked to him today. He's like, I would never, ever take that again. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
What was it called?
Like Ozempic, I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something. I mean, that's
it
what I'm
just
saying.
makes you throw up all the time?
Well, some people have a real bad reaction to it, like right away. And he was one of them. He just took the smallest dose, and it made him so sick, dude. Really quick, that graffiti tower is for sale in downtown LA. They built that thing. Nobody ever lived in it, I don't think. And it's on sale for $1.2 billion. That DTLA.
I cannot believe that. No, that's just sitting there.
I know, what a waste, right?
It's just crazy to me. And Johnny, if you go look at where it's located.
Yeah, it's right. I mean, it's Shadow's Crypto.com arena, the Staples Center.
I can't believe nobody's taking it over.
It's weird, right? For sale, steel skeletons of 3 towers in downtown Los Angeles, erected by a Chinese developer that spent $1.2 billion before running into financial troubles. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of a wild local story. Oh, did you see, this is from last year, but I just came across it. Did you see that the American Heart Association has removed race as a factor when calculating cardiac risk? They're saying that it should, even though it has a lot to do with a lot of heart diseases. Like any doctor would say, there's certain things that black people, like diabetes and stuff, sickle cell, you know, they just are more likely to get. And the American Heart Association, for political reasons, removed it from their disease calculator, their heart disease calculator. Let's see. That was just great. Weed is much closer now to being reclassified, moving from Schedule 1, which, you know, means it has no medical use, to Schedule 3. The Biden administration is doing it for political reasons, I think, because I don't know if you've seen, they're actually losing young people now. Biden is losing to Trump among young people, which is unbelievable. So I think this move, the Biden administration has said that they want to move weed from Category 1 to Category 3. You know, so they can do medical testing on it finally.
Right.
Schedule 3, rather. I think it's a political move just to get young people maybe back on board. You're going to see them doing a lot of shit. It's going to appeal to young people because
they're going to throw everything out.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of stuff, really pleasing stuff. Here's a crazy. Did you see that? I know you had some experience with Roddy Piper. Like you saw him around the store and stuff, right? What he apparently left people voicemails after he died. Multiple, like 2 people. Hulk Hogan's got one.
Basically had some conversations, and so we started talking a lot, and he started asking me about my spirituality. He really didn't connect, but he was very curious, you know. He wouldn't surrender. And all of a sudden he passes away. And it was an A&E special about Roddy Piper. And the very thing, when they get ready to go to credits, it wasn't a text message, but it was a text message that was a voice message on the text, you know, so he must have. But this text message came in 2 days after he died. And the text message goes, I'm just loving you, my brother. I'm just walking with Jesus and loving you, my brother. I was like, he would have never said that when he was here.
And Terry, he wanted you to hear it, right?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And you can tell he can't even talk about it. You can tell he's not lying. He's not that good of an actor. We've seen him act
nuts,
for years.
Dude.
Isn't that crazy that Hulk Hogan got
dude? That is nuts.
And it was out of character. Like he wasn't into Jesus that much. Like before his death, apparently he was like trying to get to that.
That's some crazy shit, dude.
What a crazy story. Last thing, this is just a funny, quick video. And this is I wanted to get to this a couple weeks ago, but so they had a breach in the perimeter at Coachella, and just look at the parade of Mexican hot dog vendors that came through, dude. How fucking funny is this? Somebody the fence fell down or something at Coachella, so it was just all these hot dog vendors that were outside just were like, fuck it, bro, let's go, man, let's get this money.
I love Mexicans.
Me too.
Dude.
Nobody works harder than Mexicans, dude. Nobody works harder than Mexicans.
I love them, dude.
Look at this, dude. Hundreds of them.
I love them.
Maybe not hundreds, but like 50.
I love them.
Look at that. That doesn't make you laugh. I just think that's so funny. If there's one thing they're good at, it's defeating fences.
Oh.
And look at them. There they come.
Fuck that.
There's more. Look at, he's coming up. This other guy's coming up.
Now, I think a lot of them are cartel. They own a lot of money to the cartel. Yeah.
What? They got him across the border and they have to pay him back or something to get their paper?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it for me, brother.
All right, bud. Yeah, dude.
What's our word, man?
Your evil plan.
What do you mean? We're at 145.
Sad boys.
Sad boys.
Sad boys are so sad.
Saggy diaper sad boys.
Sad boys. They're so sad and feminine. Okay, and they get butt hurt.
It's a lot of words.
A lot of words. Even though I didn't talk about anybody, they got so sad their panties in a bunch. Sad boys. Sad boys.
Sam Tripoli's a real nigga.
Thank you. We didn't talk because I've talked about the roast on so many podcasts, but literally, dude, these guys call me a racist for calling myself the N-word, and then Sam J, who crushed on the roast, did a great job, got a huge laugh calling Tom Brady the N-word, which is the exact same thing that I did, and she gets a huge laugh.
You're not the right kind of person to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything is context, man. There's no black people or trans were hurt in that joke.
Nobody. Yeah. I mean, it just, there's no, and this is a thing that bugs me. There's no internal logic when you try. It doesn't make sense when you try to apply logic to it. It just feels right. So they go with it. And I don't know. All
right. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sad boys getting super sad.
Please leave some reviews. Oh, did you want to talk about the, you want to talk about what actually said? Did you want to talk about that or not?
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, I know you said you had something to say about it.
Well, I love XG. I really do love XG. And we bless him.
All love XG, yeah.
He's a fucking retard. Okay. And people are gonna react to that. They're gonna think I tried to silence XG.
Yes, they are. Or they're gonna think that you got the whip snapped on you with the Rogan thing,
But it never happened. And I would tell people, again, I have to say this all the time. The reason I defend Rogan, who does not need me to defend him, is because I love him. And when I was down and out, he helped me. So where I come from, you're loyal to people who showed you kindness when they didn't have to.
And he's a real
And even
guy.
if they had to, but they showed you kindness, you show them some love for that. And he didn't have to. And there was a time he'd only play my shows at the Comedy Store and literally pulled me, I would say, out of fucking poverty. Like I was still paying my bills, but man, it was like tight.
That's so cool.
And he was nice. And he played my shows and I paid him really well. And still I made way more than he paid me. And he didn't have to do that. So when he would hey, Joe wants to do a show, let him have it. He showed me enough kindness. He never has to. So that's why I get it. Because I know how the hot dogs are made. And I would eat the hot dogs, okay? Because I know it's a purer thing than people think.
Also, this idea that he wasn't organic. Unlike so many other things that happen in Hollywood, you can actually go back in time, on the internet and watch his progression from that first episode, which was on his couch on like a 360p video stream. It looked like ass.
Joe Rogan.
And watch it build and build and build.
Joe
and build.
Rogan
He put in the work, man.
If you study the arc of Joe Rogan, he dominated everything he did. He came into town, okay? Very quickly he got on news radio as the 5th or 6th guy, right? And then after that, he gets Fear Factor, which nobody wanted at that time. But they probably threw him long dollars.
And he was great at it. He was so good.
And you know what Joe wanted to do? Anything to help him sell more tickets on the road. Because all he wanted to do was stand up.
After that? Was that after that? Yeah.
But all Joe wanted to do was stand up. That's all he wanted to do. And then came this podcast, and the rest is history. And the podcast blows up. Do you know that when he first started doing the UFC, he did it for free?
Oh, I remember hearing that. Yeah, yeah.
He did
Which
it
is
for
crazy.
free.
Yeah. Which tells you he saw the potential in it. I mean, how many
Because
other
he
people
loved
would've done
he loved sport, he loved martial arts. He got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He had a black belt in he had a black belt in gi, and then he was getting a black belt in no gi. The guy loved it. And then the UFC brings everybody to listen to his podcast. And then he's a fucking black belt and talking. Remember, it's why Tim Dillon's great. They remember every name. What those guys are making fun of me, they're totally right. I'm retarded. It's like so funny that, like, if you really think about it, like, you can, any bigotry against any race or anything, but if there's one thing that you really can't control, it's your intelligence.
And they love, and that's okay.
And then you could tee off on that.
Totally fine. Yeah.
Right? Dude, I flunked first grade. That's why I don't remember any names.
You're the most accomplished person who's ever flunked first grade.
I'm probably the most accomplished retard you'll ever meet in your life. I am a top shelf retard. Okay? Top shelf retard. All right? I have gone a lot farther than anyone besides me expected. When I watch Tony Hinchcliffe crush on that, I go, that's not my skill set. My skill set is talking for 2 hours when I only wanted to do an hour show. Okay? So that's my skill.
God bless Sam.
But I'm just going to tell you, Joe Rogan is where he is, just why Tim Dillon is.
He's also a nice guy. Like, dude, he has no reason ever to be nice to me, and I would never go out of my way to talk to somebody like in a public place. But several times, he went over to talk to me. We ended up talking about Woody Allen for a while, just in a green room, you know? I mean, he was a nice guy.
The guy's a nice
He has
dude.
no reason to be nice to me.
Okay? And that's why he's
Unless he was nice.
Okay? That's why he's where he's at. And that's all I got to say. So, SadBoyz, stop being sad. You guys are doing great.
Yeah, cheer up.
All right. Take care, guys. Thank you for listening. Go to samtripoli.com. Check out all my dates. And, yeah, okay, thank you.